Now, from the Weather Tracker TV Storm Studios, this is your weather tonight. Here's Chief Meteorologist William Cole.
All right, folks, here we go now, heading right on into our Thursday evening. And after a fairly wet Thursday afternoon for most of us, again, not for all of us, even as we now transition into the evening, it's going to be a drier evening. There could still be some very light showers in the Metroplex, maybe even a little bit of drizzle, something like that. It's just going to kind of have that damp feeling. But as far as active precipitation goes, really that's not in the forecast as we go through the evening. Your temperatures there easing down through the 70s. Speaking of 70s, these were your daytime highs. And of course, remember, we are just about a week and a half removed from, again, trying to set some all-time records here in the Metroplex. But again, today was definitely a taste of fall. Look at those 70s around the area. And in fact, even here locally in the Metroplex, the DFW only topping out at 76. And in fact, Dallas Love Field only at 74. Again, a daytime high earlier today. So again, depending on where you are geographically, and I've zoomed this in a little bit here in North Texas, you either got rain or you got nothing at all. Again, our northern counties up along the Red River, you folks did not receive much rain whatsoever. But again, our southern counties like Bosque County, back over in parts of Erath County, radar estimates over the last 24 hours, yes, that's over 5 inches of rain. Hill County also a very generous rain as well. Kind of splitting hairs right here in the Metroplex. I gave this example earlier this afternoon. If you look at Dallas County, southern Dallas County, maybe down around DeSoto, Duncanville, Lancaster, some of those locations picked up nearly 1.5 inches of rain. Meanwhile, northern Dallas County, say up around the Addison area, about 1/10 of an inch, right? So again, feast or famine around the area. Most of the rain, though, really tapering off now as we head into the evening. And in fact, there could be a couple very light showers. Again, there could be a little drizzle around. But again, as far as active precipitation, I'm really just not seeing a lot of that. And the reason why, again, you can see the storm system beginning to pull away. It's shifting off to the east, down in the Houston area. Again, a lot of the rain has shifted down there. They've had rain throughout the afternoon. And again, you can see even heading into the evening, there's more on the way. Now, there's more on the way for us as well. We're not completely done with the rain yet. In fact, even as we get into tomorrow, Friday, and early Saturday, there's at least 2 more distinct opportunities of rain. And of course, the reason for that, what we've talked about essentially all week, it is the jet stream. And again, it's this flow here moving from west to east. We call it zonal. And again, you can see those little ripples embedded within the flow. And so those little ripples are impulses. So again, it's kind of giving us this every 12-hour opportunity of, again, rain and some thunder. Then as we get into Saturday, a little boundary comes through with some drier air. And it's going to sweep out our rain chances. Sunday, sunny, no chance of rain, maybe some low-end rain chances as we get into next week. Now, of course, the big question, whenever we're in fall, we have the battle of the seasons going on. The big question is, well, is there anything severe? Is there any severe weather possibility? And well, number one, this evening the rain chances are easing down. But even for tomorrow, not seeing any severe weather in the forecast this evening. Tonight, there's been some stronger storms down across parts of Hill Country, across parts of central Texas. Completely different situation there. Again, meanwhile, here in North Texas, like I mentioned, we're mainly just talking about showery activity at the very most. So there's your evening, right? I mean, we're basically dry as we go through the evening. Even as we go through the overnight, again, you can see we're basically dry. It'll take until tomorrow morning. This is kind of around mid-morning. Here comes our next impulse. So as we go through Friday morning into Friday afternoon, watch our southern counties. It's basically another really good drink of rain down there. Here in the Metroplex, we'll put out about a 30 to 40% opportunity of a few showers around, but again, not really as impressive as what we saw again out there today. So future rainfall projections, this is just the high res data. I'm going to run this through tomorrow midnight. And yeah, you can basically see, right? It's our southern counties. It's maybe even trending a little bit further down into central Texas. Here in the Metroplex, it's pretty hit and miss. Again, we'll keep those rain probabilities in, but it's definitely not a lock we see anything tomorrow whatsoever. 60s to right around 70. These are your overnight lows. We'll call this a 30 to 40% rain, at least probability. That'll be closer to sunrise tomorrow morning. We'll do more in the way of 80s for daytime highs tomorrow. And then even as we roll through tomorrow, there's your rain probabilities. Again, building in from the west. That would be a 40, 50 to 60% opportunity. Generally 60s Friday night into Saturday. And then as we get into Saturday, you see those temperatures there. Yes, they do begin to rebound. And again, you can see going forward, we'll begin to stair step the temperatures rather up. And again, you can see by Sunday, we're dry with sun. There's another storm system that may offer us an opportunity of rain and storms next week, but definitely looking hotter next week with highs back around 90. More coming up right after this.